Good evening and welcome to another episode of Football Bluds TV, and today we are doing live. So as usual, if we are doing live, all we have to do is to make sure that our audio is working, our video is working, and looks like it is. Let me give it. Yep, looks like everything is perfectly fine. I just need to make sure that I remember the last time when I did a live streaming, and what happened was that there was a lot of laggings and it was a watch along, which was even more disturbing, and I had to just off whatever I was doing and I had to do it again using another application, and things went haywire, and believe it or not, it was CR7's first game. It was his second debut. I really hope today is fine, man. At the moment things are looking pretty good. Just give me a few more minutes and then we are good to go. There's a lot of interesting topics coming up today, so let's just watch and see what is really going to happen. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. Is it good? Things looks okay today. Yep, things looks perfect. I really hope it stays well this way. Alright, okay, so let's straight away go into today's topic. We have a lot of interesting topics for us to discuss, and what a week we have gone through in the Premier League. Alright, in the Premier League things were very interesting. So as you can see on my right side, there is all the Premier League updates, the latest results and all the games that have taken place in game week 4. So in game week 4 we had, as usual, all the 10 games, and the first game was a very upsetting game for Spurs, where they lost 3-0 after that red card to Tanganga. Everything went haywire, and yep, 3-0. And guess who? Patrick Vieira, yet again, the Spurs manager, is the person who actually made this whole thing, and Spurs is now crushing down the table yet again. Later you can check the table out there. Second is we can check out Wolves game, where Wolves finally they managed to score a goal, 2 goals in fact, but the first goal was still an own goal, so the second goal was a sublime goal. Arsenal, another team who is finally in the score sheet, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but too bad, Arsenal fans, Cristiano Ronaldo has higher goal count compared to Arsenal. He has 2 goals. What a debut, man. If you haven't watched my live watch along, do check it out in our YouTube channel. I did that in Instagram and also in our YouTube channel, so do check that out as well. Alright, and then we also had the Liverpool and the Leeds game. Oh my god, I mean, despite Liverpool winning it 3-0, Harvey Elliott, what an injury for Harvey Elliott. What an injury that he had to go through, and things were not shaping up very well. But the latest updates shown that Harvey Elliott actually had a dislocation. So Jurgen Klopp has confirmed this, that Harvey Elliott actually had a dislocation in his ankle, and yeah, he seems to be recovering. Alright, so I have some topics on that as well, which we will go through shortly. And then we also had the Everton game, the last game of the game week 4. And Everton, not bad. They're doing pretty well as well. Demara Gray, a person who has been very impressive. But the goal of the week for me definitely comes from the Everton player, Andros Townsend. He did it once again, man. Once again. He did it before in Man City, and now he did it again in Everton. What a sublime finish by Andros Townsend. So yep, that wraps up the Premier League for game week 4, and the table, as we all know, the first 3 teams are Manchester United, Chelsea and Liverpool, equal points, equal goal difference. And at the bottom of the table there is no more Gunners. Gunners is no longer the bottom of the table. Norwich still remains the bottom after that loss to Arsenal. In fact, Norwich played pretty okay in that game, but still Arsenal deserve to win really? No, I don't know. I didn't really watch the game, but looking at the highlights, there's not much of an highlight that we can talk about. Even the goal looks a bit weird, but yep, Arsenal got the goal. And yeah, as you can see on the table on my right side, that are the tables on the top, the bottom half of the table. And these are the goal scorers. So the goal scorers, you can see Bruno Fernandes, and then we have Mikel Antonio and Demara Gray, all having 3 goals each. I think Bruno has 4, if I'm not wrong. Is it 3 or 4? Yeah. And this is a goal, the assist. So the assist is Paul Pogba. So Paul Pogba is leading the line. 7 assists in 4 games? Incredible by Paul Pogba. He looks to be a person that we have to keep an eye on. Who knows? He might be signing a new deal every season, man. Alright, so we have covered a lot of topics in our YouTube content. The latest news is actually, in YouTube we can see that we had this Wonder and Blunder. If you haven't watched that, please go check it out. It's out there in YouTube. And yep, Steven is in the chat. So Steven, yesterday's match was so frustrating, very, very frustrating. I'm going to talk about that now shortly. So yeah, I'm going to talk about what happened and what is happening and what is the latest news. So let's go through what had been going on in the football world. Alright, so football talks. The first topic is coming from Chelsea. So its first topic is Saul. Thomas Tuchel has actually said that Saul had made a big mistake in his debut for Chelsea. Even I think we witnessed that. I saw the way Saul played. He wasn't really. I hope that Saul continues to, Saul Niguez continues to shine and come out from his thing, because Thomas Tuchel was right for me, because even when I was watching the game, I noticed that Saul did. He wasn't really confident. He was having a lot of misjudgments, misinterpretation of the ball. His interceptions were wrong. And Kovacic was a better player. We all know how good is Kovacic. So, yeah, that is the news from Chelsea. Next, we have... this is an interesting one. So this is Liverpool versus Leeds, that we all know the result. It was 3-0, but we was not concentrating on that whole game after that horrific injury on Harvey Elliott. Alright, and players were protesting. The Leeds players especially, they were protesting, saying that it shouldn't be given, red card shouldn't be given. But to be fair, that is red card regardless if he was intentional or not. It is a red card, but Leeds actually tried to do an appeal. Okay, so Leeds actually tried to do an appeal to retract back the red card so that he can continue to play. This is what happened last season when Heung-min Son did the same issue, and it got retracted back, but this time it was not given. So the Premier League has actually announced that they don't want to retract back the red card, and the red card will actually stand, which means Leeds will actually have to lose their player. Alright, they'll have to actually lose their player for the next 3 games. That's kind of a bad news for Leeds. But anyway, Struij, I remember. I don't know how to pronounce his name actually. I think it's Struij. So Struij is actually having Struij, I don't know, he might be going through a very miserable moment, but I'm really hoping that he can come out back strong. Let's just hope for him and hope all the best. Hopefully he can recover from it. Another interesting thing, Harvey Elliott, who is now undergoing a surgery, has actually came out and said that he is even disappointed with the result, because he really thought that Struij was not doing that intentionally, and he wanted Premier League to actually retract back the red card, but seems like it didn't happen. Anyway, nothing much we can comment from there. It is what it is, right? Alright, the next news. The next news is actually coming from Tottenham Hotspur. So Spurs, after the horrific loss to Crystal Palace in game week 4, looks like they're going to bring back 3 players, and Nuno is looks like he has no choice. He has no choice. He will be bringing back Lo Celso. We never know, because Lo Celso, we know that he don't want to be in Spurs, but After all, he is already here and he cannot leave. So for that reason, most probably Lo Celso will be playing, and then Romero and also Sanchez. These are the three players who might be featuring for Spurs. We never know, because Tanganga is out, which means Sanchez is one of a favourite there. I don't know about Romero, but the other day I was watching this guy, Emerson Royal. His name is Royal, but Zaha actually showed how to use royalty free to pass through him so easily. So yeah. Alright. And so I don't know what is happening in Spurs. They started very well as usual. Another North London club, another North London problem. It's just Spurs at the end of the day. We all expected that. So yeah. Next one is coming again from Chelsea, and this time Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel actually said that Romelu Lukaku is the missing puzzle. Finally, there is a striker, a world-class finisher who can actually, win Chelsea some cups this season. So he's actually pleased. He's very pleased that they signed Lukaku. Who is not pleased lah? But when he came to United, the first season he was okay. Second season he was totally gone. I don't know what he did in Inter Milan. He really looks a better player now, a very, very good player now, and in fact I'm even proud of him. I want to get him in my fantasy Premier League. I just don't know how, because I have Cristiano Ronaldo there. Who wants Lukaku when you have Ronaldo lah? Alright, and then Steven says poor Timo Werner. Exactly, that's my point also. I think Timo Werner, I don't know what to say. I think but I saw him playing as a left wing, and then he's playing as a substitution and all that. Chelsea and their strikers. Two things that Chelsea will do regularly. One is changing their managers. No matter how many years, no matter how many cups you win, I think each cup has one manager named to it. Second thing is their strikers. I don't know what is wrong with their strikers. They had Dembaba, they had Fernando Torres, they had Anelka, they had who else? Savchenko, Falcao at one point before he come to Manchester United, Sturridge. The only one striker that actually turned out very well so far is Drogba. Lukaku just started, so we need to see. Lukaku looks good. So far looks very good. But other than them, I don't know what's wrong with Chelsea and the striking department. Every single time they have some issues there. So let's see. I mean, Tuchel is a bit, he is proud. Let's see. Alright. Next news. Here it comes lah. Here it comes. What the hell happened yesterday night, man? What the hell? I was watching the game and it was Manchester United versus Young Boys. Of all the teams, we played Young Boys. Young Boys. Who is not a Premier League team. Who, I don't know, I mean, no disrespect to Young Boys, but what club is this? I have no idea. Alright, so Young Boys. Young Boys won the game. Manchester United lost. Alright. So, first of all, the formation, the managing department. Okay, so I saw his formation. There was no Varane, so he played Lindelof. Okay, fine. Maybe Lindelof is his favorite player. And then I move up a bit. I saw Fred there. Okay, so Fred is there. Okay, and then I saw on the left wing I have Donny van de Beek. Okay, Donny van de Beek is starting as well. Okay, that's good news, good news. I was like thinking, okay, this is an easy win. You put anyone there also, it's Young Boys. It should be easy to win. Even though it's away, you have Ronaldo, Bruno, Sancho, Maguire at the back, Pogba. What else you need? I thought this is going to be an easy game. Okay, I really thought it's going to be an easy game. And as expected, who else but Cristiano Ronaldo? What a brilliant ball by Bruno Fernandes. A very good assist. So he didn't do that yesterday. I was expecting him to do that. He didn't do. But never mind. The goal also was Yedo or a goal. Okay, so it entered somehow, and I think the keeper should have done better. But it's still a goal. Okay, fine. But after the goal happened, the first 35 minutes before Wan-Bissaka got sent off, what the hell were they doing? I don't know. because it was all young boys. Young boys were attacking. First of all, what's wrong with the pitch? Everyone falling down there, falling down here, falling down there. What's wrong with the pitch? Is that what? Sunway Pyramids ice skating? I don't know. Something is just wrong with the pitch. Everyone falling down there and here. First 35 minutes, apart from Ronaldo's goal, nothing else was created by Manchester United. It was just sideways, 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 sideways. That's what there was happening. And then the red card came. So many people were saying that it's not a red card, shouldn't be given, it should be yellow. But I personally feel when you step that kind of thing, even though you don't mean it, it's a red la. Okay, that's fine. Agree. Red card. Alright. So once the red card is done, Sancho went out. I was like, Sancho. Okay. Sancho went out. Okay, fine. So Sancho went out, he bring in Dalot. So we know that he's already going to play 5 at the back. So I was thinking, okay lah, 5 at the back, let's see what he's going to do. So they're going to break in the counter or something because they're in the lead. And then young boys attacked and attacked and attacked. Second half, about in the 65th minute or 66th minute, young boys equalized. Again, a deflected goal. Varane couldn't do anything. And the ball entered back of the net. So it's 1-1 now. Okay, fine. It's 1-1. What you should do? Try to at least attack or at least keep momentum. He kept Fred in the team and he took out Donny van de Beek, who was actually doing so much better that day. He just took out Van de Beek. He left Fred in the team and Fred was in the team lah. That was the most bullshit part. And then Ronaldo came out, Bruno came out, and then he started putting in Fred came in. Van de Beek came out, and then he put in his players. Everyone was sitting behind. Pogba was not doing anything. Fred, no need to say, he's not there, he's not even in the game. I was expecting a Greenwood. I thought Greenwood will come in. Suddenly the Flaco put Marshall inside lah. He put in Marshall inside. I wasn't expecting that. Marshall came in, nothing happened. And then the game went on and went on and went on until I fall asleep and I was thinking, okay, fine, it's going to be a draw. United just got 1 point against young boys, and I was thinking, okay, just at least keep that 1 point because we know they're not going to score anymore. Ronaldo not there, Bruno not there, no Greenwood, Rashford still injured. I was thinking, okay, then it's gone. We're not going to do anything after this, so just finish it. He brought in the Lord. The Lord came in. Lord Lingardinho came in. The game was almost done. What do you have to do? Get the ball, clear out or give up, cross the ball, do something with the ball except playing it back to the keeper. And that's exactly what he did. He passed back to the keeper and all we know was young boys scored. And the game ended 2-1. Because Lingard, when he passed back the ball, it's already 94th minute. What a frustrating day. After starting the week with Ronaldo coming into the pitch, first game, second debut, scoring 2 goals, Bruno scoring 1 more, and the Lord fella scoring the last goal. Come to this Wednesday, early in the morning, watching the game, and all I can see is young boys. Newcastle beat us also, I'll be okay lah. Oh my goodness. I really don't wish Manchester United to go to the Europa League again. It's either you go straight to the knockout stage or just come out from the whole Champions League. I don't want to go back to Europa League again and again and again. We can't fight difficultly, top 4, go up to the Champions League, group stage, Europa League. Group stage, Europa League. I'm done, man. I'm done. And Ole, you have a perfect squad now. All you have to do is just maintain. Look at Thomas Tuchel that day. Chelsea went down 10 men against Liverpool. And Liverpool couldn't break through. That is what you should do. You went down against young boys. If that was City or Chelsea, I can pretty sure they would have won the game 3-0 or at least 2-0 or even maintained that 1-0. So that shows how much things have gone down. Alright, so Steven in the chat, also a Manchester United fan, I believe, says that away game record broken by Young Boys. Exactly. Of all the teams, it has to be Young Boys who broke the record. So I have no comments. Nothing to say. This is just bullshit. Seriously bullshit. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to even talk. Like, I don't know, man. Let's see. Atlanta is coming up, and then we got Villarreal. Let's see what is United going to do. By the way, coming week we have West Ham United away, I believe. Away or home, not sure. I think it's away. So that's going to be an interesting match, but they don't have Mikel Antonio. So let's see. Alright. So I talked too much about Manchester United. You should expect that, being a United fan. That's what happens. Next, the final news is going to be tonight. Is it going to be the repeat of Istanbul? It's going to be Liverpool versus AC Milan, and it's going to take place later on today. And looks like Jurgen Klopp could be having a thought to bring in his signing, who is yet to start. The centre-back Konate, who is Liverpool's first ever signing. I think they were the first one to sign Konate, but they haven't played him. So he might be starting this game. He might be there. And I don't know about Liverpool and AC Milan. AC Milan, they don't have Ibrahimovic now. Donnarumma is no more there. But they're still a strong side together. But it's going to be in Anfield, and Liverpool should win this. Liverpool should win this with their first starting 11. Liverpool is very strong. I saw the day Sadio Mane trying his best. Sadio Mane is actually the Marshall of Liverpool. Something is just wrong with him. He was so good. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just went pretty off form, and then he started the friendly this season very well. But now he's back again, becoming the Marshall. But still, I think Mane is still better than Marshall. But I saw him scoring the other day, so hopefully that lifts up his spirit. Salah got his 100th goal in the Premier League season. Looks like Ronaldo has a tough competition now. Lukaku, Salah, even Bruno. Can Ronaldo be still the first one? I'm not really sure. I don't care about that, but yeah. So Steven say, really hope AC Milan wins. Yeah, I also hoping for that. Okay, after we lost to Young Boys. How the hell we lost to Young Boys? I have no idea. Hopefully that AC Milan can do something. Alright, so yeah, they are all training today, and I believe Liverpool should win this easily, but it's still AC Milan. The history will be the one that, this kind of games, it's not just the squad. Sometimes it's the passion, it's the way the game begins, and all that is very important. Alright, so these are all the news I have today. So I'll just repeat again what I actually talked about. So we talked about Saul first. Alright, so Saul's start is a disappointing one according to Tuchel. So hopefully he will recover from that. And then we had the next one, Strujic. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Strujic? Yeah. So Strujic, the Leeds player, his appeal for the red card is not given. So he's going to miss the next 3 games for Leeds United. And then we have the Spurs trio, who is yet to start this season. Lo Celso, Sanchez and Romero, who might be playing. I don't know what's going to happen to Spurs. In fact, Spurs got Chelsea next. This guy is going to be there fighting against Spurs. Now Spurs is a bit weak already, so Lukaku is a player. Alright, so this is the next news. And then, as I was talking, the most longest topic for today is Manchester United. Hopefully they can beat West Ham. Let's see what's going to happen. And the final news is Konate. So Konate is going to be playing or not, we don't know. Let's see later. I think he won't be playing lah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe yes, maybe Van Dijk and Konate, we never know. Alright, so yep, that's all from me today. And looks like today's life is pretty smooth. So I'll be doing a watch along using the same background. What do you all think about a new background setup? I hope it's good. And yeah, do join us more, and do subscribe to the channel. You can see the subscribe button is right there, but all you have to do is go down a bit, click the bell button. That will help. Alright, so I'll do a lot of virtual watch alongs, so you can watch with me. Let's watch the whole game of football together. Most probably tonight, even the Liverpool game, since tomorrow is a holiday, I might just stay up late to watch the game. Alright, so yeah, that's all from me from Football Bluds TV. Hope you all enjoyed this short episode on all the latest news and football talks what we had today. And I'll be doing this more, so do subscribe to the channel. And until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.